Hey guys, how's it going? It's OG Fallen from OG Servers, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make an automatic gun shop. Some things you'll need for this tutorial are the gun dealer job, a few shipments, and the wire mod add-on. So let's begin. The first thing you're going to want to do obviously is become either a gun dealer or a heavy gun dealer, so you can get shipments that are necessary for your gun shop. So just an example, we'll do a shotgun. And in this tutorial we're going to be using two shipments. So we'll do a pump shotgun and an M4A1S. So to start off, we're going to go to the most important part, which are the wire gates. So I like to have them on a prop, just because I don't like spawning them in the world. So I usually spawn a pole like this. You can really spawn it on anything, but I'm just doing this for visual. And what you're going to want to spawn is a gate. You go down to comparison, and you can do equal or greater or equal, but in this version we're going to be using equal. And you spawn one chip for however many shipments you have. So right now we have two shipments, so we're going to only spawn two gates here. The next thing is the constant value that is under input and output. It's right there. And so you're going to need one more than the amount of shipments you have. So if I have two shipments, I'm going to need three values. The first value is the range that your money detector is going to detect the money from. So just a good rule of thumb, the first range for the money detector should always be something like 15 or 10. That way people can't abuse the gun shop. I'll explain that later. And the second value is going to be the price of one shipment, and the third value is going to be the price of another shipment. So it doesn't have to be in a particular order, but there needs to be two prices. So for this shotgun, I want it to cost $350, and for this M4A1S, I want it to cost $300. So that's the values I chose, and we're going to spawn that. And that's all we need for the chips. And the next thing that we're going to spawn is the user. That's under other, the other category. And you're going to spawn one for each shipment that you have. So I like to make the range something like 25, 30, something short. That way it doesn't detect very far. And you're going to slide those shipments right up in the beam. So right there. Now that we've got those users, what we're going to need to add is the money detector. Now this is a wire mod add-on that you'll probably need to download off the workshop, but it only takes a few seconds, and so we're going to need one of those. And you just usually spawn it on a plate or a prop or whatever. There we go. So if you're experienced with wire, I'm going to try and explain what this all does, but if you're new to wire, you don't have to necessarily listen, but it is good learning. So let's see. So this comparison chip, this is an equal chip. So our first constant value, we set the price A, that's the price. So if we want the price to be $350, we set A to $350 and the money detector to B. So the money detector will tell us the exact amount of how much money is on that plate. So if A, the price $350, is equal to the amount of money that is placed on the plate, for example $350, then it will give us an output of 1, and that will activate that user back there when it is 1, and it will spawn a gun. So now we're going to wire it. So go down to your Wire Advanced tool, and so A always goes in the money detector. Do that for both chips. B goes to the price. So this first gate, I'm gonna make this shotgun. So you gotta remember that. B. I want the shotgun to be priced at $350. So I'm gonna make that B. And then this one, I want the price for the M4A1S to be $300. And so this is my shotgun price, so I'm going to wire the user that's aiming at the shotgun shipment and wire that to my first equal chip, which is the shotgun equal chip. and the user for the M4A1S and wire that to the second chip. Now we're almost done here. All we need to do now is go to our money detector and wire the range to that first value that we made at the beginning, usually 15, and we just wire it, and now we're good. So I'm going to make a screen here really quick, and I'll show you exactly how it works. Okay, so I placed a screen here, and if you've noticed, this one is the 350. So when we place $350, we're going to use that command, drop money 350. It should spawn $350. We're going to place it within 15 units of that money detector, and it spawns us a shotgun. We're going to take that, and if we pull that away, and if we use that same command, drop money 300, and we place that right next to that money detector, it spawns that M4A1S, and we've got an automatic gun shop. So with all this, we're pretty much done, but in this second part of the video, I'm going to explain how to make a working one so that you can use it on the streets of RP Downtown, or Evocity. So I'm back. As you can see, I built a little shack for my automatic gun shop. It's kind of complicated, but not too bad. So I made everything kind of organized back here. And what I did was I have my shipments down here. They're inside this, and there's the user. And they're separated like that. Over here, this is where they come out, right there. I've sorted out the gates up there, just so you can't see them. And this part is important. I've put my little slide and angle, a slight angle, and then I'm going to take my physical properties, select ice, and apply that. And it'll run into that money detector. Now that's important because the money detector can only detect it from a range of 15, so it needs to get very close. So it's going to slide down very slowly, touch that money detector, and then come to the bottom right here. So what I like to do is I have a little bin to collect it in at the end. So I usually, this is a good prop. I'll have it collect in this bin at the end. Use some precision there. And so slide down in there. And if you want to, it's always kind of cool to add. You can add a money detector down there and a screen. Where's screen? That's under screens, visuals. And you can put something like total money. I have a little screen right there. Put it on the side. Place a sucker. And you can wire A from the screen the amount of money in that. And so we're going to have our good friend Greg test it, if he's still here. So let's see if we did it right. He placed the money, slides down. Oh, what?
Does not slide down.
Does not slide down. So it looks like I put it at an angle, so we're going to need super ice instead of ice. So it's sliding down now. Brushes up against that, and it spawns the shotgun. There you go, Greg.
What about the money counter?
Money counter is in the back. This is right there. Total money in that bin. That's 350. Now, go ahead and put 300 in to see if that M4A1S works, and we're gonna view it from the back here. So he puts it in, slides down, touches that money detector, and if we come around to the front here, it has spawned an M4A1S. So that's our working money detector. Thanks for joining me. This tutorial is sponsored by Original Garry's Modder servers. Thanks, and have a nice day.